What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be going over the 4 pillars we use to scale e-commerce brands. This is going to be super value packed. We're going to dive right into it. I'm not going to be doing any talking. We're just going to dive right into the presentation. Okay, so here we are, guys, on to the presentation. Now, before we actually do get into the presentation of the 4 pillars we use to scale e-commerce brands to 7 figures, this is actually using an AI tool. You'll see most of the photos as well in this little presentation were actually done and built completely using Midjourney. And this tool that I'm on right now is not Canva or something that we would normally use. It's actually tome.app. So highly recommend you guys check this out. Super cool tool and an AI tool. But without further ado, these are the 4 pillars we use to scale e-commerce brands to 7 figures. Now, a few things first, right? I want to let you know, obviously, if you know who I am and who we are as a team, and you obviously know some of our content, you know that we have scaled a ton of brands to 7 figures and even a few to 8 figures. But to let you know, if you're new around here, we have a ton of experience in speaking on this. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little info here. We've helped dozens of brands reach 7-figure milestones leveraging these main 4 pillars that we're going to discuss in this video. We're partnering with 7 and 8-figure brands to help them scale. So let's dive right into it. Pillar number 1 is actually going to be performance content. This is going to be one of the most important things, especially as 99% of these brands are driving their traffic through social media. It's a visual platform. All of these are visual platforms. Their content needs to be on point, but not only does their regular content need to be on point, their performance content is essential for e-commerce marketing. It's used to persuade customers to take action, obviously converting, subscribing, filling out forms, whatever the case may be. You need to have performance content that's actually tailored to the intended audience's preferences, pain points, and behaviors. It can be in the form of product descriptions, reviews, blog posts, videos, etc. UGC is a huge way to do this, but it has to be engaging and informative to capture the intention and actually persuade action. We're on social media, so you need to be thinking in terms of performance content. Like I mentioned in one of my earlier reels on Instagram this week, in terms of our UGC framework, that's something you really need to be thinking about in terms of the way that you're presenting your performance content. Now, this is especially important for cold advertising because performance content is key, right? It has to be engaging enough to keep the attention of people, but right, actually get those click-through rates and, make sure your cost per click is a little bit lower than it could be. You're keeping it low. That way, if you're not using performance content, it might be much higher than what it could be, with the ability to actually create trust and persuade customers to buy, right? Brands that invest in effective content and deliver to the right people at the right time. This is how you're going to win, especially before we even dive into the other pillars. Now, pillar number 2, conversion rate optimization. This is huge. And again, these photos, by the way, I made these with Midjourney, just a few tweaks here and there, but conversion rate optimization, this photo kind of messed up, but that's okay. The reason conversion rate optimization is pillar number 2 is for the sheer reason of importance. There's no point in moving forward to pillar number 3 or pillar number 4 if this is not in check. Doing so allows us to maximize the numbers of customers who convert, but also at what level that they convert, meaning their average order value. So conversion rate can allow you to manipulate and A/B test a variety of things on your brand and actually overall help you guys improve, whether it's conversion rates overall on your website, average order value, lifetime value, etc. This allows you to manipulate our customer behavior via the user experience. This should say emotions behind the customer decision. We change and use things like page design, copy, upsells, cross-sells, social proof, and a ton of other psychological tricks to help increase the chances of a successful conversion. This is so important because before we even go ahead into advertising, etc., things like this really need to be in check. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars. Pillar number 3, and just like I mentioned, is actually paid traffic to acquire new customers, specifically on social media. So paid traffic is super valuable, as I'm sure you know if you're not new to this channel. Obviously, this is a huge method for e-commerce brands to gain new customers and advertise their products. And your brand is already on social media. Your customers are already on social media. So you might as well want to advertise to where they're going to be 99% of the time. And as I'm sure you know, organic revenue and organic traffic is only going to get you so far. I'm so tired. And one thing I hate to hear is when e-commerce owners are like, it's literally the equivalent of being like, hey, look how jacked I am, but I don't work out. It's like, imagine how much more jacked you could be if you were working out. So like, this is what paid ads can do to an already successful organic business, is kind of, put it on steroids and take it to the next level. Paid traffic offers targeting options to reach users based on demographic, interests, behaviors, enabling brands to tailor their ads specifically the way you want your brand to be presented to these specific people at the right point in time to help you drive sales, improve conversion rates, etc. And then pillar number 4 is simply retention marketing. All of these are super important, and once you start to look into scaling past 6 figures, growing into 7 and 8 figures, you need to have all 4 of these in check. And the last one is going to be retention marketing. Now that you've done a bit of conversion rate optimization, now that you've actually started to acquire customers to your website with performance content, it's time to focus on retention marketing and keeping your existing customers engaged. So retention marketing basically email and SMS marketing is a perfect way to help you keep your existing customers engaged, coming back for more. So like collection launches, even just like keeping top of mind, etc. It's also a major contributor to new customers gaining trust and making that first time purchase with your brand, right? Attention marketing can be achieved, like I said, through email and SMS, which allows the business to keep in touch with their customers, offer special deals, discounts, etc., and other incentives. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little rundown of the 4 main pillars we use to help scale e-commerce brands to 7 figures. If you're interested in working with our team, below the link to this video is actually going to be a link to booking a call with our team, get a free audit, etc., as well as a link to, even if you want to work on our team, there's going to be a link to apply to a few positions that we're looking to hire. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.